This is a tour of the Dish Boise J. Elvis LLC. Did the remodel here. We're going to do a quick tour. It's Sunday, so nobody's working. Got big glass doors in the entryway here that open up to the bar and the hostess stand, which is usually outside those doors. This was built for them. Some neat little details. It's got some little stand here for their card maker. You punch your own cards, and this is a repurposed dresser. Really neat. Neat chairs that were built with little tables, parallam tables that we built for them. This is the main dining area with the curved booths. Really pretty dining room. This is the Idaho wall, which is a major feature of the dining room. Really fun to paint. And it looks up to a mezzanine upstairs, which we'll tour in just a little bit. We've got hanging lights that were done. This is a neat little bar. All the tables are on these platforms with the booths. This is a padded booth table. We've got a really neat boxes that were built for here by us for their lighting, as well as these columns that were right here. There's one here and then one on the other side here. These are about 10-12 feet columns that are mitered for this to cover the main structure. More boxes there. We've got a stairway which was built in about 2.5 days, as well as this neat striped ceiling that comes across all the way to the other end, the main entry. Come take a closer look down on this end here. Lots of little details. We've got these neat mitered trim pieces, and this is a pretty thick wall looking in here. It's about 14 inches. This is where the orders go up on that line. And you can look across to the custom cabinets in there for the service station, which we're going to take a closer look as well. Come across here, we've got a striped entryway going all the way across. This is another neat thing I got to show you. This is tons of electrical, and had to run all that power up through all the way up, striped all the way to the top floor, which is right next to the wine room right there, which is also neat. It's glass, painted orange, the dish orange, coming down the striped ceiling. There's a lot to look at here, so a little bit all over the place. Everything is mitered, like this column here. These are pine, and all the burnt that you see is actually burned with a torch. And then we're covering it with a polyurethane, the whole thing. This is adjustable shelves. This is a pin style adjustable shelves, so trying to utilize every little nook and cranny for storage and function here. These are galvanized tops for tables. This is their bar. This is a fun design. There was 2 things that were required in this design, and the rest was kind of, we went over and I threw some drawings out, and this is what we came up with. This is they wanted 2 cows, and then the back wall is covered with recycled aluminum that we painted gold. A really sturdy structure here. We've got PVC to hold, easily pull out the wine, and it creates a really nice boxed feature for those pictures in the wine glasses. This down here is a cabinet built by us, of course, for more storage, and it comes across here to the server station. Here's another neat detail. This is a curved top for the bar, and we went ahead and put some shelves down there with curved shelving. So, server station, we got a sink here with a server's water sink and ice tray. This is a French press machines here for their coffee, and then there's loose leaf teas. This cabinet was built to fit. Really neat. And more cabinets built to fit. These are all, you know, odd sizes, which makes it nice for them because you get lots of utility of space this way. When you're building stuff for a client, everything is built custom. Custom means for them, the way they want, and to meet the needs of that client. So, just like this Idaho wall and the lighting. But this is another interesting stairway here. This was really beat up. Ripped it all out and redid it. Came up with a fun design. Grain pattern changes. Kept it pretty simple. Pine. Gave it a neat look. We're going to come up and take a look. Local art. This is the entryway into the private dining room. Miter boxed columns. And we can go ahead and take a look in here. This is a barn door, sliding door. It's glass and stainless going into the private dining room. Really neat. More Paralam. This is 32 by 8-foot tables. There's 2 of them. They weigh 250 pounds apiece. Beautiful floor. We go ahead and matched the windows to the floor, which were original windows, so we went and painted those. TV in the back and a striped wall, big striped beam in the back. That beam back there is about 19 by 16 feet long. I'm going to take a look over here. Hanging fixtures. This is their fully functional wet bar. This is a compound miter. It's actually leaning forward, which is pretty cool. With some of this Paralam for the eating bar. This is only a small section of it. This looks across to the wine room and the hanging art, as well as the dining room, looking across to the eating bar on this side, which is really neat. We're going to take another close look on this end from the bar. There's the private dining room, and these are 32 by 4 foot tables for 4 tops with a striped stairway and a hanging chandelier. All mitered, the top, really fun. More seating area up here. We've got benches that we're building that haven't been delivered yet for these tables, which will make better utilization of the space. And it's all made out of Paralam, kind of like this eating bar, which is really long. And it looks down into the main dining area. And these have custom brackets to match the railing for a backsplash. So another quick look this direction, and then the main dining room. So thank you for watching.